Hey everyone, it's Loopylugsgaming here, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome back to another video of Final Fantasy VIII. Now, in the last video, we rescued Rinoa from the Sorceress Memorial. We took a trip to Idea's house. We had another long conversation with Rinoa, making the promise to Rinoa from the game's opening sequence. We travelled to Esther. Laguna is now president of Esther, and we left the video listening to the story from Laguna on how he became president. Now, without further ado, sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. Tell me about Rain. Rain's story some other time maybe. No, I can't. It's too much for me to remember. Okay, where's Alone? What the heck? What the heck has he done with his life? Don't you wonder? When Alone was about 2, there was a massive hunt for girls in Esther. Esther's soldiers came to Windhill and Elle's parents resisted. They were killed on the spot. This massive hunt was to find the successor for Esther's ruler, sorceress Adele. Alone was raised by Rain, who lived next door, and I came to know her. Then there was another massive hunt for a successor in Esther again. Elle was taken away even though I was there. It's the most painful episode of my life. So I rescued her and sent her off to Windhill. Shortly after that, Rain died, and Alone was sent straight to an orphanage. Why didn't you go back to Windhill with her? I wanted to, but I had my reasons. I found out about this afterwards, but the reason why Alone had to leave the orphanage was because of her special power. Doc Odines wanted to research on Alone's special power. He looked everywhere for her. The owners of the orphanage were Sid Kramer and his wife Idea. You know them better than I do. The Kramers took Elle out of the orphanage to protect her. They prepared a big ship to accommodate her. Gracious of them, huh? After a while, the ship turned into another orphanage and Elle looked after all the kids. She said her life on the ship was a happy one, but who knows? I don't know how she could have been happy on a ship. She was on the ship for over 10 years. That'll be the White Seed ship. That ship was attacked by Galbadia recently. Esther's ship rescued them, and then she finally met up with me. It was pure luck that we found her. I was out in space at the time. Alone followed me out to space. Little Elle was all grown up. Then she told me everything. Did she get back safely from space? Our escape pod rescue team was a little late. Alone was taken into custody by Galbadia. She's inside Lunatic Pandora. We're gonna go and rescue her. Help us out, okay? Phew. Okay, explain the mission. Straight to the heart of the matter, just like a workaholic seed. Is it my turn? Yeah, make it short and easy to understand. I will talk however I want. Sorceress Idea told me everything. Sorceress Ultimecia comes from the future to possess the sorceress of present day, meaning she leaves her body in the future and sends only her consciousness here. Does that sound familiar to you? It's like when Alone sent our consciousness back to the past. You're a smart one. My first guess was that someone in the future with an ability like Alone was sending the sorceress back here to our time. But no, that is not the answer. So how does the sorceress come back to this time? You want to hear how? Yeah. I kept this a secret to surprise you, but it is because of me, Odines. I researched Alone's power long ago. I made out a pattern from the electric current running through Alone's brain. Once the pattern was determined, it was easy to mechanize. Or mechanize, whatever. It may only be a toy right now, but in the time of Ultimecia, it is an impressive working machine. which means there is a machine which imitates Alone's power. If it is I who made the machine, the first model of that machine. I named the machine Junction Machine Alone. Just rhymes off the tongue, eh? Junction Machine Alone. It is a wonderful thing to know that my invention is used in the future. Junction Machine Alone. That's about it. So Sorceress Ultimecia came to know about Alone from that machine. And Elle became Ultimecia's target. You can't blame Odine, it's useless. You want to go outside? You want to go fisticuffs? Okay, he continues the story. Let's see. There is only one way to defeat Ultimecia. You must kill her in the future. There is nothing we can do unless we go to the future. There is no way to jump to the future under normal circumstances. But there is still a way. It is because Sorceress Ultimecia plans to compress time. Compressing time with magic, that is good. What good will it do for the sorceress to compress time? There may be reasons, but it doesn't matter. Let's just figure out what Ultimecia is up to. In order for Ultimecia to exist in this time, she must take over the body of a sorceress from the present. But the machine must have a limit. Ultimecia probably needs to go back further in time to achieve time compression. It's annoying using the Z in it. Only Alone can take her back further into the past. That is why she is desperately seeking her. We must take advantage of Alone's power. There are two sorceresses in our time, Sorceress Rinoa and Sorceress Adele. Of the two, Adele has not awakened yet. Once regeneration is completed, neither Laguna nor I will be safe. Sorceress Adele is probably in the process of awakening inside Lunatic Pandora. Ultimecia will want to possess Adele if Adele wakes up. That will be a horrible event. Adele is a horrible sorceress. If Adele's consciousness wins over Ultimecia, Adele will first destroy this era. So we must use Sorceress Rinoa to inherit Ultimecia's power. That is all for the mission briefing. First go to Lunatic Pandora. Alone's probably being held captive inside, so rescue her first. Then kill Sorceress Adele before the awakening process is completed. Now we're left with Rinoa as the only sorceress of this era. Then wait for Ultimecia to possess Rinoa. When Ultimecia arrives, it's Alone's turn. Alone will send Rinoa back to the past with Ultimecia. Alone will have to send Rinoa and Ultimecia inside another sorceress she knows in the past. Adea or Adele, that's up to Alone. Once Ultimecia is in the past, she'll use the time compression magic. We will see some influence here. I don't know what kind of influence, but once Alone feels it, she'll cut Rinoa and Ultimecia off from the past. Rinoa will come back to this world. Ultimecia also goes back to her own world. What would be left What would be left is the time compressed world. Past, present and future will all get mixed together. You will keep moving through the time compression towards the future. Once you're out of the time compression, that will be Ultimecia's world. It's all up to you after that. Crazy, innit? It's like, what? So, you're briefed about the mission. I don't really understand it either. Will you do it? Yes. Alright. Let's go. We'll get aboard Ragnarok. Let's do the final briefing in there. I always wanted to ride that thing, plus the name sounds so cool. What's funny is Ward has dark hair, but he's got white hair now. Alright. Everyone. From here, we go straight to our final target, Ultimecia. Let's go over the plan again. First, enter Lunatic Pandora and rescue Alone. Next, you will fight Sorceress Adele. It'll be a surprise attack, show no mercy. Now here comes the tricky part. Adele will need to pass her powers before... well, Adele would need to pass on her powers before being defeated. Rinoa, will you be willing to accept them? Yes. Good. Next, we wait for Sorceress Ultimecia to possess Rinoa. This will be hard on you, Rinoa, but will you do it? Yes. That's the spirit. Then Alone sends Rinoa and Ultimecia to the past. Alone brings back Rinoa, then head to the future through compressed time. Ultimecia lives far in the future where none of us can technically exist. There's only one way to make yourself exist in a world like that. As friends, don't forget one another. As friends, believe in one another. Believe in your friends' existence, and they'll also believe in yours. To be friends, like one another, and to love one another. You can't do these things alone. You need somebody. Right, guys? What place reminds you of your friends? Imagine being in that place with all of your friends. Once the time compression begins, think of that place and try to get there. That's all. That place will welcome you. You'll be able to get in there no matter what time period you're in. You need love and friendship for this mission, and the courage to believe in it. It's all about love, friendship and courage. I'm counting on you guys. Love and friendship. And all that sounds corny, but everyone seems to be up for it. You think it'll succeed? Well, we'll try. Oh. Laguna in his cramp again. I just realised I pure sank down in my seat. Love that, what the hell? I mean, this beard is getting crazy. Right, 2 seconds, we need to knit back in. Go down. I'm gonna have to go back to, what do you call him? To Laguna and play him at cards. You know some rules we don't use around here. Let's play a game with Lunar's rules and ours. Alright, man, if you insist, let's go and have a look, see what they got. Open sudden death, yeah, that's fine. I just need to pay attention to the same plus some same wall, because they open up a whole can of worms and some combos that you're just like, what? Right, so usual suspects. Ah, no Squall. Right, so we'll need to see how we do. There we go. So we got Squall's card, which is great. I'm just trying to think, what does his card do actually? Ability card mod. We'll refine into 3 stars. 3 stars, right, cool. Right, so now we're gonna go and catch up with the was it now the side quest for the GFs. Right, so let's go and speak to Irvin. Yep. Let's go. Right, so our first place that we're gonna go to is down here to Centra. Is that we're gonna look for what do you call it, the Centra Ruin. It's where we got Tombury, and it was the one with the Odines, so we're going to go there. Put the map on. So we'll see you when we get there, guys. Right, here we go. Let's turn around, take that map off. Right, so here we go. What I will do is I'll save. Now, what I need to do is make sure that everybody's got the right junctioning. Yeah. Right, so we'll go in here. Now this is the one with the timer again. And you want to make sure you have the encounters off, because you'll constantly get hit with encounters all the time and you'll end up wasting time. So we were here a wee while back to get Tombury King. So this isn't a GF that you can use. This is just one that Odin always comes in, you know, a random battle, and he'll just swipe and everybody will be dead. Right, so now we're up here. We want to go up the ladders. I'm not sure whether it's right or left that we should be going up. I think it's left. But anyway, what's this? Aero. Do that. Right, go down these. Go back up the other ones. Don't worry about the kind of timings. It doesn't take you as long to do it, really. It's only a long timer if you have you know, encounters still on and stuff. Right, so now that blue light is on, we'll select this. This will give us a set of stairs here. Stairs. So above us will be a gargoyle. Oh, come on. Select the ladder, please. Hello. Thank you. So you'll see that it's got 2 slots with eyes. One of them is already in, but one is missing. What we want to do is take out the eye. So we'll take out the left eye. Does not have a right eye. Okay. So, you go up here, and you come to a dome, kind of roof. So climb up these ladders here, and you'll see a gargoyle at the top. There we go. So what we want to do is put in the left eye, and it'll give us a leave as is. It gives us a code, so we need to remember to write this code down, because it's never the same, you know, each time you play it or whatnot. So it's 42097. God damn it, pen work. 42097. Right. So now that you've got that written down, take out both eyes. There we go. Run down here. Go back to the gargoyle here. And then we got input the eyes and then input the code. Hello? There we go. Put in the left eye and put in the right eye. This will give us the code thing at the side here. So what we do is we do 420 and then 97. Code accepted. Now opens the door right beneath us, and this is where Odin is. So it doesn't take long. It doesn't take long to fight it. If you're quite powerful, you don't need to worry about it. Here we are. Excellent. Prepare thyself. The weak shall perish, the strong shall triumph. Prevail over my sword, and I shall grant it to thee. For honor, let us fight. I don't think that he's got any kind of magic that's worthwhile stealing. I will have a quick look though. Draw. Death. Stop. Death. Oh, hang on. Death. I don't think I've got much of that right, so I'm going to go and draw death, and I'll see you guys back here. Right, so that's us all drawn on the triples now. We could just attack him. He doesn't really do much, or not doesn't really do much, but he doesn't take a lot to kill. There you go. Odin's card. 20 AP. Thou art strong mortals, I shall grant thee my powers. Call upon me in times of trouble. So there we go. Now the counter's gone, so you don't need to worry about that. And we'll leave here now. Right, so there we go. Done and dusted. Right, our next port of call is going to be going over to the desert. There's an island near the desert over here, which is at the back of that one. So, not too far away, because there's the desert here, as you can see there. And we need to fly to the island here. You can see what do you call him? What's his face? Cactuar. So it's the giant cactuar that we need to get from here. So I don't know whether we could do it without with the thing we's turned off, you know, the encounters turned off. I think we just need to find where he jumps up and go to where they go. So this is always a bit of a pain in the ass one, because he does that 10,000 needles, and 10,000 is by far more than what we have in healing. So let's just see what he's got for drawing. Meltdown, Demi, Tornado. I think we're full on everything there anyway, so I'm just going to go and take him on now. Right, there we go. So GF Brothers learn defend. It confirms, so that's giant cactuar done. Oh, we've still got +3 on. Now, our last one to do, I think, is... oh, yeah. That's not what I want to do. Right, so GFs, we should have space for 2 still yet. So one of them is it Eden? And the other one is Bahamut. So I think our next one to get is Bahamut. So now you would have seen when we were at Lunatic Pandora, there was a research base that they sent out into the sea. That's what we're going to be in search for. So it is in the bottom, right around here. So we'll just fly over to this area. Put the speed on, and let's go. Well, I think that's where I'm going to leave this video. Now, if you'd like to contribute to the channel, you can check out my affiliate links down in the description. One for Wraith Energy, where you get 10% off, and one for Instant Gaming, where you can get cheap PC games and wallet top-ups for consoles for dirt cheap. Thanks for watching another Final Fantasy VIII video. If you've liked it, high five that like button. And if you want to see more, be sure to smash that subscription button down below. And last but not least, remember, life's a game, so play it well. I'll see you in my next video.